usually these press conferences are held by the rapporteur himself. How strong is this message is not predetermined on how strong I speak, but those people who see here right next to me, and they're here not because they are supporting me, but because they are supporting the Parliament position, which is my main goal to be defended. And I think this is strong and clear enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So now we have time for the questions. Maybe a reminder for those online, if you want to ask a question, please raise your hand button and then we'll come to you. Now we'll take a few questions from the room. This lady. If you can present the media you are presented in your name. Thank you.
Hello, Anne Damiani from Agence Europe. I have two questions actually. First, with which mindset are you going to enter this the trilogue that are starting on Wednesday, considering how far your position is from the councils? And my other question is a bit step aside, but the Commission has opened an infraction procedure against Spain because of air services infraction. Do you think in the end this will be cleared? Because I guess Spain, many of the court decisions, and the Commission is thinking the contrary. Thank you very much.
We are quite apart from the Council, mainly because there is distrust. How long we waited for the position of the Council after we voted for the Parliament's one? You remember when the Parliament voted? If you don't remember, I can help your memory. It was 2014. So we waited for the Council to adopt their position for 11 years. And after these 11 years, they choose a procedure that is limiting our time for negotiations, which I don't consider to be a really spirit of cooperation and friendship. However, with all the colleagues, shadow rapporteurs, who together will fight for this, are generous people, and I think we can continue forward, hoping that the Council will make compromises and finally move on. When it comes to Spain, I was surprised. I was surprised because there is obviously ongoing draft legislation that is proposing something first, and then there is a Court of Justice decision. But I have to underline here that the legislation, the current one, is acting, and every member state has to follow it, no matter what is going on at the moment. So I was surprised.
Thank you. Do we have any more questions in the room? Yes, please, gentlemen.
Hi, Tommaso Lecca with Politico Europe. I have a couple of questions. The first one is about what airlines say about this vote, about this position from the Parliament. They say that basically you are missing an opportunity to reform these rules, which, according to an airline CEO, I'm reading his statement, penalize airlines that do everything possible to avoid cancellations. They say there are some problems that you cannot solve in 3 hours, that maybe if you give them some more time, maybe you can solve them. So this is one for Mr. Novakov. And another question for maybe for Mr. Otian. Is this your red line, or would you be willing in some way to maybe negotiate, let's say, 4 hours for a 400 euros compensation?
I will answer about your airlines question, but with your permission, we have a colleague from Spain that I would like to let speak and explain about the situation in Spain, and then I will continue. Thank you.
So I will do it in Spanish, like this. It's going to be very clear for all the Spanish press too. Como ha dicho nuestro ponente, es sorprendente que sea justo ahora, en medio del procedimiento que estamos en negociación y con una posición tan clara y tan contundente por parte del Parlamento Europeo, que dice lo que dice la normativa hasta el momento, lo que ha dicho las redes sociales, y es que un pasajero puede llevar maleta de mano y porque forma parte del elemento consustancial del propio viaje. Por lo tanto, fue el mismo europeo quien lo dijo, y no solo eso en su momento, sino que ahora mismo está muy clara cuál es la posición y cómo seguir hacia adelante. Por lo tanto, sorprendente que sea justo en este momento. Esperemos que no sea para intentar influir en esta negociación, porque justo va a conseguir lo contrario. Esta unidad que estamos teniendo todas y todos juntos por esta posición creo que no es es casual y creo que muestra la fortaleza de este Parlamento para defender los derechos de los pasajeros y las pasajeras y para lo que hemos sido votados y votadas, que es llegar a acuerdos entre diferentes para defender y avanzar en una Europa más fuerte que ponga a los pasajeros también en el centro. Gracias.
Do you want to answer first on the other question?
Then I'll come back later to this.
Okay. So thank you for the question, and we are in front of very tough negotiations, and we have the Council saying we have a majority on 4 hours. We cannot move an inch on anything. But you see on the question of 3 hours. And beside this, there are a lot of nitty-gritty, and I think we can find compromises on all those nitty-gritty questions, on extraordinary circumstances, on waiting time, etc., etc. But if you go up to 4, you rip off the rights of, let's say, 2/3 of the passengers that are entitled today. So for us, this is a no-go. And I really have to say that Council might be saying, and airlines might be saying, we're missing an opportunity. Yes, maybe we're missing an opportunity, but I don't think it's an opportunity to rip off 2/3 of the passengers of their rights. So what we should do is go into the details, see where we can balance the text so that it's not one-sided. But on the 3-hour threshold, I really think this is something Parliament could not accept, that this is prolonged to 4 hours.
When it comes to airlines, I consider them our partners. We had a long time to discuss, to debate, and I think that a significant portion of this legislation actually is protecting them. When we clearly is lost, this is not because of the airline. Not a single suitcase was lost in the sky because of the airlines. All of it in the ground, where a ground operator is responsible for this. So we have plenty of those clearly described that not airline, it should be held responsible for this. Again, the list with extraordinary airlines, because of the moment when you have the airlines, because of the